This is when I'm angry. Why did you do that? I don't like it. It's not very good. It's... Move it over there. You stole my money, and I'm going to take it back.
So I can get a full night's meditation now.
It depends. How far away from the party are you?
I am literally right around another tree. Like right next to the party, just behind the tree, meditating.
Pothole, you have no idea where he's gone, and he's gone to go meditate elsewhere. Do you search for him, or do you just go to bed? Or you just go back?
I give up and I go join Heath and just sit next to him as he sleeps again, still staring at him.
Okay.
Because this is how I do things.
All right. You wake up in the morning and you're feeling like P Diddy. You are about you know that at the end of this day you will reach the city of. What do you guys remember?
Do you still have your problem, Heath?
Huh?
Hey, what?
Do you still have your problem when you wake up in the morning?
Bina. Yeah, he still feels like P Diddy. You know that you're about a day away from Bina at this point. Do you move ahead in the morning? Anything you want to do with the ogres who kind of just laid around you and you didn't get rid of? One of them being dead, actually, where the camp was. Starting to stink a bit.
I imagine I would have continued to poke Pothole after I woke up as well. So
Okay,
I guess we've been poking for the last 4 hours.
Alright, no worries. So on your way to Bina, you encounter nothing. And you get to the front gates. Now, I'm going to show you a map which I drew of Bina. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. If you change the view to large, you might be able to. I'm just going to change mine to large so I can show everyone else. My avatar to large. There you go. Hopefully that makes it a bit better for you.
No, you got to manually set it for each person. I've got mine on large, so...
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even know how you do that.
You enter from this side. You enter from this side. So it's kind of like you see this like a big long path, and then halfway through you see kind of like a big building in the middle, which looks very important. Yeah. You've got guards standing out the front. One guard, the guard on the which side is it? The guard on the right side. Hold up. Let me get it. And okay, the guard on the right side is wearing red, like he's in chainmail armor, but he's kind of got like a red, I guess, tabard on with black trims, and then the guard on the left side has got a blue tabard on with black trims, and they both seem to be on opposite sides, not talking, but there's 2 red guards on that side, on the other side, and then 3 blue guards on the other side. And as you walk through the front, they just let you through. And as you walk through the front gate, you notice there's not a lot of people in town. Like, you can guess that this population would probably have about maybe 1,000 people. Maybe, actually probably, yeah, 1,000, maybe 2,000 people living in this town. Let me confirm this.
Guys,
2,000 people live in this town.
Around. And I
yes,
approximately said there's 2,000 people in this town.
Frustrated look.
You do feel a bit confused about this. Can I get perception checks from everyone, though?
No.
I should probably check what you're rolling. 19?
Shit.
Where's my sheet? You had it.
13. You see nothing. You are far too distracted by how tall these walls are, and same with Heath. You guys have seen... Heath, you're used to walls that are 20 feet tall, and these seem 15. So you're like, what kind of walls are these? And then Frisko, you're like, I could probably climb that. I might be able to. But, Pothole and, Liara, you can hear shouting in the distance. Like, it sounds like a large crowd shouting, like a lot of people shouting. Just off in the distance, up towards where the big building is.
Alright. I turn to everyone and say, I can hear a large disturbance up ahead. I believe we should go check that out.
Yeah, but have you seen
bow.
these walls? Look how big these walls are. They're not even that big.
I believe it. Well, why don't we walk along and see if the walls get bigger as we go?
I don't think so.
I calmly facepalm, then tap Liara on the shoulder and just
kind of defense
wave
is
my
this?
hands of just lead the way, just shoving them away that we should just lead him.
What defense
I
is
walk
this?
up with Pothole, the only sensible one.
Pothole and Liara start to walk away. Ziltoid, you're stuck with 2 people who are admiring the walls.
Ziltoid,
I'm
what do
gonna
you think of
follow
these
Liara
walls?
and Pothole. You guys,
Okay.
you can. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk off.
Frisko and Heath, you
Ziltoid.
now realise you've been left alone and these guys have kind of walked 30 meters ahead of you, but you're still kind of staring at the wall, and you're kind of fascinated
Frisko.
by these walls.
What do you think of this wall?
I think it's very large, quite
Wow.
complex.
I don't think so.
You know what
Nope.
I think?
What do you think?
I think I'm gonna climb it.
Well, I can heal you if you do die.
All right, let's do it.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you climb it on the outside of the gate or the ins? Oh, you'd climb it from the inside of the gate. So you kind of have to go around a back alley behind a house and then kind of climb up. We'll do this
But
first, then we'll
before-
go to
Yeah,
what
if
the
you fall,
actual
I can heal
party's
you
doing.
anyway.
I'm just gonna do it anyways, I guess.
Go for it.
So that's roll D20.
I love this roleplay. I love how you guys just go, yep, fuck it.
Plus-
This is what my character does.
Is it it's acrobatics, isn't it?
No, that'd be athletics, because you're pulling
Oh,
yourself up.
athletics.
But
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna give
true.
you a +5 because you got those spike shoes.
So 8.
Whoa! Yeah, you're just like, fuck it, and you just kind of jump, make it halfway, get in the right position. You kind of go upside down at one part and just climb up upside down. You get to the top and you're like, ah! Heath, this is the
Sweet.
best thing you have ever seen. You have never seen someone climb up a wall this fast before.
I'm
You noticed-
a mate.
You noticed last time he was fast. This time it was like immaculate seeing it from this side of the wall. Before
He's
last time he
impressed
climbed
me
over a
a
wall,
lot.
it was impressive. This time you're like, holy shit.
This is blowing
Frisko,
my
on your
mind.
left and
I'm
right
watching.
are a soldier in blue and a soldier in red. A soldier in red
And
from the right
Frisko rolling
side
across the wall.
is running towards you. If you're facing towards town, soldier on the right side is in red and he's charging towards you, and the soldier in blue is on the left side and he's charging towards you. What do you do? They're shouting, stop!
Oh,
What are
no.
you doing?
I
3
was just
stooges.
climbing up here, and I was wondering if you could help us.
By this point, they each grab you by the arm and they're kind of pulling you either way. And the guy in the red's like, no, I've got to pull you this way. You got to come towards the merchants. The merchants will deal with you. And the guy on the other side is like, no, who was it? Oh, my phone's over there. No, we got to let the order take control. We got to let the order take control of the situation. And they're kind of fighting at you. It's like, no, the merchants should let him be. It's like, no, the order should let him pray. They should make him. They're kind of fighting over who to take you to, basically, either side. People who are going towards town, you hear a lot of shouting and you come towards a big crowd. There's probably about 500 people here. And you see 4 people on top of like a stage. There's kind of like, it's like actually no. You'd be in front of the town hall, which is kind of like a semi-fort castle thing made out of stone. It's very ornate, very beautiful, very kind of gothic. And there's kind of like is it a parapet that comes out? Yeah, it's a parapet that comes out. And there's like 4 people standing on top of there. One dressed in green, one dressed in purple, one dressed in blue, one dressed in red. And they're standing there and they're saying, people, there's no need to worry, there's no need to worry. Us from the military, and you notice he's wearing purple, have control of the situation and you do not need to worry. Then you see the guy in blue comes out. It's like, no, us from the merchants know that we can pay the right person to protect us from this crime. We know we can do this. You see the person in green shout, we must rise up together. Together we can stop this. We can stop it from happening. And you see the person in, what was the other guy I said? I haven't said red. No? Blue.
I don't.
Blue.
The
Blue?
guy in red was the red was the merchants.
The red,
and
I
blue
forgot
were
the
order.
colours because I've written down my phone, but my phone ran out of battery.
Religion.
Blue was religion.
It was
so-
re-
it was
the blue was the
Purple
order
was
and red
military.
was merchants.
purple.
Green
purple.
was
I said
Green was
four-
unknown.
you
yeah,
had
green.
green, purple, red, and blue. Red and blue
green,
are the
green was shouting to the people to rise up and fight against it. The guy in purple was shouting that the guardsmen can deal with it. The merchant, the guys in blue, the in red, was saying that the merchants can pay for the protection, and the guys in red, no, blue, red, blue. The guys in blue are shouting, no, we must let the gods decide what to do. And it's kind of like the quarreling and discussing at the moment, kind of shouting to the crowd. The crowd is shouting them questions, they're answering back kind of thing. But you can notice that these 4 people seem like they're in charge of this place. You hear a lot of people shouting, well, what should this baron do? Or what should the merchant baron say? Oh, that's a stupid thing for the religious baron to say. We can't fix it that way. Why do we need the military when we can pay somebody else to do it? We should listen to that baron. And there's lots of talk of that around you.
There's a lot of stupid political crap.
Yes.
You don't hear anything.
Yeah.
You're not there.
I'm saying out of game. I'm just saying, so it's just kind of like...
Yeah, it's basically like a lot of political stupid crap, a lot of diplomatic stuff, a lot of people saying, you should pay for this, no, we should fight for this, no, we should pray for this. It's like, no, we should rise up for this, kind of thing. It's very confusing.
Are there any animals running around the town?
I turn to those with me.
At this point, no.
And just kind of just go, let's just leave. This, like, isn't even worth it.
Okay. You hear one woman in the crowd shout up, oh, we should let the religious sector take control. The religious banner will stop the undead from attacking. And then you hear somebody else in the shout, it's like, you're a stupid woman, what about the orcs? We should get the military out that way. And you hear them discussing, and then they keep going back and forth, which is more important, dealing with the undead or dealing with the orcs. The name Waterweight gets flipped up a lot, and you notice that they're kind of talking about what's happened in Waterweight. And you notice that a lot of people are scared, and they're kind of shouting to the barons, and the barons are trying to say, look, it's fine. You don't have to worry, we've got it under our hands, I'll sort this out. And then the next one across is like, no, don't listen to him, I'll sort this out. And there's a lot of arguing between these 4 people, as well as all the people in the crowd. And
Alright, I'm going to try shouting, if I can. Try to get people's attention.
Yeah.
And try to let everyone know that I'm there and I was a survivor of Waterway.
Alright, so what'd you shout? Diplomacy check, by the way, plus just say what you would say.
Roll the 20 plus 10. Actually, I'm going to try to walk through first. Try to walk through and up to the top.
You kind of have to... Are you pushing through the crowd, or are you going around the crowd?
I'm going to go around the crowd.
Okay, yeah,
I thought you were just going to go through. I would have just...
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're going around the crowd, and you start shouting what?
I shout, good people, this is no time to be fighting amongst yourselves. There are greater evils out there than the evil of 4 men trying to control your choices.
Everyone in the crowd is still... roll your diplomacy check, sorry. Not bad. So yeah, a lot of people in the... you hear some people in the crowd say, start discussing across each other. And you see a couple go, oh, how could she say that? She's not even from here. I don't recognize her. She's wearing... And then someone shouts in the crowd, those are the banners of Waterweight, because you're still wearing your guards banners. It's like, those are the emblems of Waterweight. And people are like, and then people start asking you questions, and a lot of them saying... And then you hear the one on the right in green say, she is clearly a person of the people. She will be with us. She will guide the people's, the people to forwards. And then you see the guy in purple say, no. She's clearly of the guard of Waterweight. She will be with us. She will defend the military and go forwards. And then the merchant will, the guy on the sub said, no, the merchants can pay her. They'll keep her in check. And then you see the person in blue just kind of stays silent and just doesn't listen to her, doesn't say anything. Are you wearing any religious symbols of the Raven Queen at all?
I'd say that I might have a mark like underneath my armor, like one of her marks permanently engraved in my skin.
Okay,
but
it would be you wouldn't be able to be shown. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
and then
with all this fighting,
yeah,
I turn around and I say to those people, I am my own person and I will choose no sides. You should not be fighting amongst yourself, instead helping those around you the best you can with what you have.
There you go, diplomacy roll. Beautiful. So people start to murmur amongst themselves. You hear the barons up top, and it's like, no, you should listen to us, and that they've kind of stopped listening. They're kind of like, yeah, and they kind of look towards you, and it's like, who would you follow? Who would you be the baron of? Who would you be the baron of?
Oh shit.
Oh snap! This is a tough choice.
I would be the Baron of No Man. Instead, you should be all pooling your resources in order to fight these evil, instead of choosing one to fight for
You hear the people shout around her, "She's with the people! She's with the people!" And you see the Baron go, "She is a person of the people. She is here for all of us to gather and pull our own weight and attack. We should ignore the military. We should ignore the merchants." And the crowd's getting riled up and just shouting, "People, people, people." You start to see the other three kind of get off stage and kind of move back at the time. And he says, "I am the Baron." You're kind of being swallowed by the crowd at this point. No one's listening to you. They're all paying attention to the Baron at this point. And the Baron, the Baron in green is shouting, "Yes, my people, we should follow what I say. What I say goes. As a group, we can get everyone organized to do one thing and one thing only." You see people start to trail off in different colors to go down to different corners. You actually, can I get a perception check from you? And you too, Pothole. And you too, Ziltoid. Perception check.
Ziltoid and I'm fairly sure Ziltoid and I are still standing in the back of the crowd. Just
Yeah,
kind of
no, but
watching everything
you'd
unfold.
notice this. You'd notice this.
Oh.
Would you roll? 5. Yeah, Pothole, you don't notice anything.
I'm off. I guess I'm just poking Ziltoid.
Okay. Ziltoid, you don't notice anything. Liara, as they start to walk away, you notice that the people who are dressed in purple, who kind of look like guardsmen, are walking more towards the north east end of the northwest end of town. You notice that the people wearing blue are walking more towards the southwest side of town, and the people wearing red are walking towards the south east side of town. And you see the people are just going, "People, people, people." And a couple of people like shaking your hand, grabbing you, kind of grabbing at your hand. You're kind of like, "Wait, no, I didn't mean it," but they're still grabbing your hand, saying, "Thank you, thank you. They chose the right party, they chose the right party." And that's where we'll end it for the night. We'll end it there, because some people have work in the morning, like me, and so does Heath.
like me.
Alright, so
And
do you
some
guys...
people are going to Children of Bodom.
Yeah. So,
Fuck you.
yeah, how should we do this? Do you want to say something that you thought was awesome, say something that you thought could have been improved on, or whatever? Have a comment? What's up? We'll start off with Frisko. Comment or anything from that?
No
Did you-
comment, but that was pretty awesome.
Sweet, Ziltoid?
I don't have enough macros.
Liara?
What? Oh my Christ.
Macros. He's figured out how to make macros, so he just
I
presses a
have a
button.
macro for everything that I have to roll. I don't have to type roll ever again.
That's awesome.
Liara?
I'm really gonna have to put on my political pants, try to get my diplomacy going on to try to get this town not to die.
Pothole?
I am seriously just I am a dumb bodyguard. It's just like I'm looking at my stats, and it's just like I'm getting lucky on rolls, but it's just like I have my athletics, my endurance, and my intimidation on me, so I can stand there and look terrifying, and that's about it. So it's just like the whole time it's just like watching that unfold, and I'm just kind of off in my own little world, like looking at something else. And it's just like all that had to happen was she had to turn and throw something at me to get my attention, and I just stormed in there. But I'm too stupid and off my own little world. I don't know if my character is going to be of any use anymore, especially in a political part.
Make sure
Bro,
you
this
get
is
better.
along with me, and you can just intimidate when my diplomacy doesn't work. You can stand
No, you
behind and
suck, woman.
Adam, can we like get double the stats if like I'm being all diplomatic? And they're glaring
Normally they
intimidating
counteract
them?
each other. So if you're trying to be diplomatic towards someone and you fail, then it's -2 to what you get with intimidate. If you intimidate someone, you try and use diplomacy afterwards, you get a -2 to that score. Because it's kind of like one thing of saying, "Hey, can you do this for me?" And then the other thing is, "You're gonna do this for me," kind of thing. And it's kind of counteracts each other. So you could be good cop, bad cop, but bad cop can't talk.
Yeah.
Because all I'm imagining is just replace Obama with Pothole and him just doing the speech, but
if I was
And the
going
crowd's just
into
like-
a meeting and
just
someone was being
blood.
all diplomatic to me and, you know, speaking all these like nice words and stuff, and there was some guy with a cat collar hanging out of his mouth standing in the corner, I would really start listening to what that person was saying in front of me.
It depends how, if he's off doing his own thing, and because I guess it counteracts in the way because he's so stupid, so he'll be like concentrating, and then he'll see a butterfly and just be like,
Anything can distract me. It's so bad that anything distracts me. Man,
like it'll be
my
literally
stats
that.
are amazing.
Or he's very socially awkward. He just removes the see-through urn he's got in his mouth. Just kind of shifts the body about, and the body just kind of rolls and limps and over inside this urn that he keeps inside his mouth.
It's really terrifying.
All right, Heath, do you have anything to say apart from I really need to get to bed?
I don't like anyone in the group, and the only person I do like that impressed me was Frisko.
What's who?
You're a
Frisko.
cunt.
Frisko, the wall climber.
I tolerate Pothole. I don't like Liara, and Ziltoid hasn't done anything to impress me.
Frisko climbed a wall.
What did I do to deserve your hatred?
Yeah, I said Ziltoid because Liara, you tried to pull me away from this staring contest I had with Pothole, and then
So yeah, do you want to... Pothole and Heath, what's your relationship been like for the past 4 years? Give us a bit of backstory.
I don't know. I guess we've just kind of been living in the same area for a while, so it's just like we became one of those best friends. But it's just
I reckon like a brother
back
thing,
to-
like a
it's
love-hate thing.
Yeah, you're living close to each other, and it's just like, yeah, you love them, but it's just like, seriously, space is needed.
Because
Yeah.
we wouldn't hurt each other, so
Okay.
We-
Unlike
we
Frisko
just-
and
yeah,
Pothole.
just-
it's
Yeah.
kind of we just stare at each
Frisko
other.
gets him out of his head over again, and I'm going to choke
Okay.
him out.
Something I want to bring
That's
up,
exactly what we're trying
because you guys kind of got a gear on how to do this, I might start making us some bonds. Now, bonds are things that you can earn extra XP for, and if you think that you have done a bond. So, for instance, a bond would be, I feel like I have to outdo Pothole at something, and that's what Heath chooses. And if he does it, Heath gets more XP. So that whole time he'll be trying to impress him. Or it'll be like, Liara seems very political. I'm going to show her I'm political too. And that's what Pothole's thing is. So you have to try and prove to Liana. And you guys decide whether or not you are actually political or you aren't political. And I'll give you, if you do manage to do it, and this is, you can't just say, yeah, he did it, but there's no evidence for it, I won't take it. But if you do, I'll put that character ahead 1 session in XP. That's how we'll do it.
Oh,
'Cause you know how I do.
Also,
Yep.
yeah. After what we've been through, like the camping and stuff,
Yeah.
Ziltoid has now seen everything.
Yep.
But he doesn't know. Whereas
So that might be something
living
for
with Heath-
Ziltoid. Yeah, so
Yeah,
with Heath
but
knowing...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Living with
Yeah.
Heath for 4 years, he knows the secret.
Okay. Do you want to message it to him so only he knows?
I'm going to message him right now because I just remembered.
Don't type
I
it in.
should- I should-
Don't type it in. Send him a message.
That's what
No,
I'm doing.
no, dude, we can private message.
We've been private messaging the whole time.
Oh, really?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
dickheads.
We saw you typing.
You dickheads.
We've just been talking about stuff like Lisa and Reese are totally back together.
When were they not together?
Past
I know,
couple days.
exactly.
Okay. Anyway, that's going to be on the podcast. All right. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, leave us some comments. Tell us how we did. Obviously, rip into my DMing because I know I'm very experimental with my DMing. Shout out to
Wow,
these
you're
guys.
you're
If you ever feel like they're metagaming, tell me and I'll get on their ass about it. So that's goodbye from Adam.
Metagaming.
Anyone else can say goodbye? Goodbye from Adam.
Oh, goodbye! 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 Hello!